Following the signs. Hey Virgo. Doesn't it feel like a long time? It feels like ages since I've done a personal reading. A Virgo reading. If you want a personal, hit me up. Um, Welcome in, guys. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is a reading for you, for Virgo. We're just gonna see where it goes, see what you guys have been dealing with, and what's potentially coming about for you. So I'm going to start with the wisdom of the oracle here. Yeah, your season came and went so quickly. It's funny because most years, there's generally, Virgo's season's like downtime when it comes to old mate planets and what's going on up there. But I feel like, this year was pretty intense throughout your season. So hoping that those eclipses were utilized for your best and highest intention, Virgo. So what has a Virgo been dealing with, please, Spirit? What's going on for Virgo right now? Let's have a look. I am busy creating things, Virgo. So I will have some little updates in the coming weeks. Yeah?
I was just going to get the charger. Sorry. Get the charger.
Never ending story. Not for you. To be fair. Okay, so really transitioning into a space that feels, much better for you. You've been dealing with replaying cycles, stuff just constantly, feeling like it's going on and on and on. It's like one challenge, you get through that and boom, there's the next one. And it's very draining. It can be very uninspiring and it can feel like you're really stagnating. Like you could have had many head in your hand moments over the past year or so. And also just you could be feeling like time's running out. Like I'm spending so much time doing these same unfulfilling things that aren't bringing me anything but headaches, but stress. And this could have really propelled really having to have a look in, what do I want? Who actually am I? What aligns with me? And there could have been a lot of people that you've had to reevaluate in your life and have a look at. A lot of people that you've dealt with have had hidden aspects of them that it hasn't been until it's, got to a point where it's felt like a never-ending cycle with them that you've actually been able to see them for who they truly are. A lot of hidden agendas around you. And a lot of having to be the detective and find all that out for yourself because apparently honesty is not a thing in 2025. But, you're coming out this other side. To be fair, has it felt fair? Probably not. It's probably felt like a bit of an uphill battle and that, maybe things are balancing out now, but at what cost? I'm exhausted or I've also had to compromise maybe in ways I haven't wanted to. Could also be suggesting that you're overly compensating where you don't need to. You've made some pretty big moves here in the past and presently even. And so you could have, you could feel that people are trying to, guilt trip you for these decisions that you have made. I am just going to look at the, someone could be 38. Which could mean that you were born in 1987, which would mean that's totally the bestest year. All right, let's have a look. Apparently I can't find a page, guys. All right, injustice and inequity are part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted and fairly readdressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else or are called to answer for a personal slight. You'll be amazed by the sense of power that surges through when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain, if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. I like that. That really says to me, you guys could really be, you've done these good things for yourself, despite its hardness at times. Like you're doing the work, and you're in a position now where you could really be, you're recognizing things that are going on for other people. And it's not just a matter of being a supportive person. It's like you're identifying what's going on, behaviors, displays of behaviors, and you're really able to be like, no, I can see right through this now. I can assist you. Like, this is what I've learned on my journey. And you could be really inspiring others at this time. Or this is like, some of you are heading to like a teacher status here. Any guidance from the fairies for Virgo? Easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. Well, thank you. If only we had a thought of that sooner. But I mean, like, I feel like with you guys, it's, I don't want to label you a perfectionist, but like you have got this amazing ability of how things should be. And so you could be trying to really like want things to be turning out a certain way. And it's coming from this space of like, but I know it's better this way, or it's more presentable that way. Who knows what it is for you? But I think at the moment it's just like you got to release that control, because it could be causing you unnecessary extra stress, extra burdens to have to carry here. For some of you, there could be something really good coming in the future here. And like whether this is a divine connection or whether this is like a divine friendship connection that's coming in for you. But it's something quite liberating. Some of you could be saying sex relationships, LGBTQT, I think that's the right way to say it. But it's like you're really being purified at this time. Someone could live by the ocean and you could find that to be quite therapeutic for you. So what's coming in for Virgo right now? I really wanted to say Taurus. I did, but no, it's a Virgo reading. Some of you could have Taurus in your chart. Maybe you deal with the Taurus. All right. Messages for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know right now, Spirit? Some of you could be like coming out the other side of heartbreak, of disappointment when it comes to relationships and connections, and you're really throwing yourself into your work. Some of you could have taken up a recent study, something that you're really pouring yourself into here and really fine-tuning. And this is something that's like going to be growing. You might feel like, oh, I'm just an amateur or I'm just at the first step. But like this is something that's like building you up to become a master. Again, sitting by the ocean. Some of you could definitely live by the sea. You could feel like, sometimes it's hard to study. And so but I'm only getting little bits done at a time. It feels like the information is not sinking in, but like it is. It is. It's like muscle memory, isn't it? It's a little bit each day, and you'd be surprised at what you are actually learning. And it's quite transformative, whatever it is that you are doing. You could feel like it's something self-made. Something self-made, like you could even be self-taught, whatever it is that you're pursuing right now. But yeah, there's definitely something regarding the way that you are doing this. Like it could feel really slow is what I'm getting. I'm feeling heavily drawn to the spider in the web. And now like you think how beautiful and glorious a spider web is. Like they're incredible. And, you know, they must spend a fucking lot of time there on it for us to just come along with a broom and swipe it away like it's nothing. So it's like you might feel like, you know, potentially this is taking a long time. But like if you look at your progress already so far, like things are expanding. Okay. So for some of you, maybe you have gotten into a position where you can give back to others now. And you could be stepping into this new cycle, this new self kind of empowerment here with the world and the Six of Pentacles, where it's like, after all that shit, after all that struggle, like here I am. And, you know, I'm ready to embark on something where I'm in a position to be able to help people who have been in my situation before. Here we've got Queen of Wands and we've got the King of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign or an air sign. But you know, this is either like, let's see, is this Virgo? Yeah. So like coming out this other side of healing, you could really be quite desirable to others at this time. You know, you are on this spiritual path and you know, people probably low-key call you witchy behind your back, and that's fine. We let them do that. But you're like, people don't know, like you've spent a long time in this chrysalis phase. And now like for you to be able to step out now confidently and with your head held high, it's, you know, you could really be feeling at times like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing. But look, you're doing it and you're here and you're showing up. Some of you could have a Capricorn or there could be another, like a fixed sign that's in your life at this time and, you know, watching this glow up from you. So it could be an air sign, potentially a Gemini in your energy at this time. But there appears to be someone that's like quite confused and a little, what's the word I want to say? They're quite moody over this situation that's happening for you. Now, this could have been maybe someone that, you know, turned you down or offered you something that you didn't accept maybe in the past. And it's like this person's really trying to, you know, they want to hear from you. Or they're really seeing you now as someone that like they misjudged you, or they didn't give you credit for how much you actually knew in something. I don't know if that makes sense. Who is this person to Virgo? Three of Pentacles. It could be someone that maybe you work with, maybe someone that you've learnt from, or maybe someone you're meeting in business. This could be someone that maybe does similar to what you do. This could be maybe someone that's jealous. Got some jealousy vibes here. Someone worrying that maybe you're going to advance past them. That's a really low vibe mentality, isn't it? As we all do know in the spiritual community, it's like, you know, lack does not exist. There's enough for everybody. and everyone is doing, everyone's soul tribe is connecting with their own soul. Anyway, that's a whole other conversation here. But why is this person showing up for Virgo? The Star. The Chariot in the reverse and the Sun. So this person can see like you're obviously stepping out and really operating from this authenticity that is, putting a lot of spotlight on you at this time. They can see the happiness that you're gaining. Like you could really actually be looking happy. And they're noticing the attention that you're getting here. And for them, like they're stagnating in their own path at this time, or don't have the courage to do what it is that you're doing, or lack direction, or lack momentum. Which is funny because in this woman that was potentially doing what you're doing here. Yeah, Justice in the reverse. This person could feel like, why is Virgo getting all of that? What's your advice with this person? 5 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I guess definitely don't get caught up in whatever combativeness that they are wanting to have with you or bring you into. Don't get pulled into drama here, Virgo. Again, at the bottom of the deck. Is there any further advice regarding this person? Hermit in the reverse, 9 of Cups in the reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. It's a little... Yeah, so you might feel like this person's just... It's like this person lacks their own ability to self-reflect. They could be very avoidant of really looking at what role they play in their own life and what it takes to actually make themselves happy. And, this person kind of just wants to have the end result straight away without putting in any effort to actually, build momentum and maintain something and grow something. Like this is somewhat of an impatient person. King of Wands and the Devil. Who's this King of Wands to Virgo? Could be someone that's like quite obsessed with you at the moment. This could be a fire sign. This could be an Aries in particular. It's someone that's been moving quite slowly, but they really are wanting to take a leap of faith here with you, try something new. Yeah, there's nothing deceptive in their approach other than the fact that they are, they're going in with this new, fresh energy. This person finds you highly attractive. This person, like, really, I'm hearing otherworldly. But it's like the, whatever this is, hang on. How do they know, Virgo? The Lovers here. What is the Lovers? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone you could feel like, oh God, I've got to choose between like what I'm creating or a person here. Like you're distracting. Yeah, this could be something that makes you kind of feel like initially that it's, something repeating or that it feels familiar in some way. But, I see good times had with this person. It could very well be someone that you do know. It's like someone would like to be a part of it, whatever you're creating, whatever it is that you're doing here. Knight of Cups, and would like to come forward with an offer. How do you feel about them? Feeling like you would drop the guard down and hear this person out. It could feel like you may see this person as maybe like a little loud, a little out there in the way their delivery of things. And it could, maybe you've previously looked at this person as like they're a little unpredictable. What's a closing advice for Virgo here? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something here, like there's something to be honest with yourself about here when it comes to your livelihood and your feelings and the things that you are, keeping in your life. What was this card here? What do we have? Hang on, Virgo. Yeah, it's like something's coming to light, Virgo, and I'm sorry, I don't know where that cut me off before. But I feel like, something's coming to light, and it could be regarding you and another person. And I feel this is, maybe where you might step in and call something out, or use what you have learned, like in order to bring balance into a situation. Closing angel card for Virgo. Surrender and release. Yeah. This could be those, those feelings of like just need it to be fair and right. And, it's just the baggage that you hold on to. And I don't say baggage in like, oh, you've got baggage. I mean like, we carry around the unnecessary weight of things at times without realizing that we are. And I really feel like here that this, to be fair, this Libra season, I don't know why I can't talk right now, is really going to balance out a lot in your life. Love you, Virgo. If it resonated, drop me a comment or hit the like, subscribe, as you please, following the signs. I'll see you in the next one.